Hi everyone, this is Clint from Red Tie Productions, and today I will be chatting with Dave from Default and Bonds of Mara.
I'm damaged, living lavish. It hurts me so just to know you're doing well. My wallet is in your pocket. I know you're happy that you left me broke as hell. 'Cause you killed the love, yeah, you killed the trust. Who cares about the love? Who cares about the trust?
How did your new band, Bonds of Mara, come together?
Came together through a picture on Instagram actually, and both Sal and Brian Byrne had commented on a mutual friend's picture. Then they started talking about what it would be like to be in a band together and who they would like to see in this band. Fortunately, I was one of the guys that they had mentioned, also Rich Bedeau being the other guy. Unfortunately, Rich couldn't work out because of border issues and getting across the border for shows and for recording and everything. So I called up a good buddy of mine who I'd known since I was 19 years old. We were roommates back in Kelowna. He's the animal that you see behind the drum kit now, Daryl Ralph. I knew that he was a great drummer and a great guy, so it just made perfect sense. Fast forward a little bit, and Brian Byrne decided that his heart just wasn't into it, so he respectfully declined, and the first person that popped into my mind, first person that popped into Sal's mind, was Brian Crouch from Hail the Villain. That album is still one of my all-time favorite rock records, and once again, just seemed like a no-brainer. Thankfully, he was into it, dug the music, and here we are today.
You guys just finished a tour, and you had the last date cut short due to the pandemic. How was the tour up until then?
Yeah, Bonds of Mara just finished up a recent tour right before all of the COVID stuff started happening. We did have to cancel our last show because of it, but the tour went well. It was good to get out there and let people see what we're doing and what we've been up to. We don't have a lot of songs out there right now. We have 2 recorded, so we got to show off some of the songs that we've been writing and what we've been up to, and I guess basically what we will be up to in the near coming future.
What is your favorite song that you've played on to date?
I'd have to say my favorite Default song would be Wasting My Time. It's the song that started it all off for me. It's a great song in the set. Watching the crowd go off, seeing how many people that song's touched. Second song would have to be, and the most fun song for me to play would probably be Sick and Tired. And then my favorite song to play in Bonds of Mara would be Kill the Love.
Every band has a band dad. Who's the band dad in Bonds of Mara?
Okay, so as far as band dad goes, that would mean somebody would have to be mature enough to be a dad role model figure in the band, and that's definitely not myself. I would have to say it's probably got to be maybe Daryl. He's the oldest. So, let's call him the band dad. All right, sure.
If you could be a vegetable, what vegetable would you be and why?
If I could be any vegetable, it'd be an eggplant. Duh.
Sometimes you get asked weird questions in interviews. What's the weirdest question you've ever been asked?
What kind of vegetable would you be?
So what inspired you to become a musician?
What inspired me to become a musician was my first concert, and that was the Aerosmith Permanent Vacation Tour. My dad took me to go see that, and it changed my life. That was my turning point.
With the current state of the music industry because of COVID-19, how do you think it will affect it, and how do you think it'll bounce back?
To be honest, I have no clue. It's definitely changed things. It's changed things. It's changed everything. So obviously, it's going to change the music industry. How? I have no idea. We'll see how all of this unfolds. I think that it's going to be a slow start and that people will be afraid to go back out into public spaces again, but I really don't know. I guess we'll see.
Finally, where can people go to find your music and your merch?
Best place to find our music is on any of the streaming services, Spotify, Apple Music. You can find it on YouTube. You can find the videos on YouTube. And then the best place to find our merch would be to simply go to our Instagram page, click on the link that's in the bio, and it'll take you to a link tree where you can find everything there. So you can find music, you can find our YouTube page, you can find merch, our socials, everything that is Bonzamaro will be in that link tree.
Thanks everyone for tuning in, and we will see you next time.